You're watching News 5, part of the Scripps News Group.
For more than 2 decades, a murder in Copley went unsolved, but police say that all changed after a deathbed confession to the killing.
Detectives learned of that shocking revelation last November. They've been investigating ever since. Bob Jones shows us only on News 5. Police now say that case is closed. The killer's finally been identified.
In April of 2002, News 5 was on the scene covering the aftermath of a crime that shocked residents living in Copley.
Copley's just not that kind of a community.
A murder outside of the Red Roof Inn. The victim, 28-year-old Stephen Lindsay, was found inside a van, shot once in the head. At first, police had no idea who killed him.
We are conducting a lot of interviews with friends and associates of the victim.
It was devastating for Stephen's family and friends, including Matt Prusinski.
He was the best friend I ever had, and he was that to a lot of people. He gave a lot of himself and didn't ask for much in return from anyone, so it broke everybody's hearts.
As the investigation into the killing heated up, detectives zeroed in on a suspect, Neil Anderson, who was 20 years old at the time. But the case went cold when police realized they didn't have what they needed to bring charges.
The lack of an eyewitness and lack of direct physical evidence to link the suspect to the crime.
The case was reopened again and stalled again. Year after year passed and no one was charged with Stephen's murder. Literally decades have gone by. Do you assume that this case is never going to be solved?
Yes.
And then things change.
Yes.
Detective Mike Yavano says Anderson was facing a terminal illness, but before he passed, he made a deathbed confession in March of 2023 to his brother, admitting that he shot and killed Stephen because of a dispute over money. In November of 2024, the brother told police about the confession, including details only the killer and police would know.
The details he provided us matched the evidence at the crime scene.
According to Copley police, the suspect's brother waited about a year and a half to divulge that deathbed confession because he wanted to spare his family anguish. And that brother died a month after he talked to police. After several more months of investigating, Detective Yavano says the 23-year-old murder case was finally closed and that it was Anderson who pulled the trigger.
The person has been identified. We're confident that he's the one that committed this murder.
For Matt, it's news he never thought he would hear. Answers he's grateful to have more than 2 decades later.
And being able to just know, we know who did it. He's not alive anymore.
Yavano says in the years that followed the murder, Anderson spent some time behind bars on drug and theft offenses, but mostly had his freedom. For Matt, the deathbed confession is freeing, and he believes it helps Stephen finally rest in peace.
It gives all of us closure, including his mom.
In Copley, Bob Jones, News 5.